This message has the potential to transform your life if you are over 60. There isn't always a warning sign for stroke. You may be fine one moment, then your body becomes immobile, your speech becomes slurred, or worse, your memory starts to go. As a neurologist, I've witnessed far too many elderly people disregard basic daily routines that subtly increase their risk of stroke. In actuality, skipping a few everyday rituals, particularly in the morning, can help prevent many strokes. Even though you may believe you are leading a healthy lifestyle, one unnoticed habit may be harming your blood vessels and brain without you even being aware of it. We'll list the top 7 morning routines that raise your risk of stroke overnight in this video. We'll also discuss how to safeguard your circulation and brain as you age, as well as which signs you should never overlook. Unfortunately, most people only notice the warning signs of stroke after it's too late. Stroke is one of the main causes of major, long-term disability in older persons. So stay with me until the end. You'll learn how to spot danger signs early and make just a few small changes that could literally save your life. Let's start with the 7th habit that might be putting your brain in danger every single morning. It may not be as bad as it seems to wake up and jump out of bed too soon. Your body is in a relaxed state following a night's sleep. Your circulation is slower, your blood pressure is lower, and your brain hasn't yet completely adapted to standing up. However, many elderly people have a tendency to get out of bed as soon as they wake up in order to begin their day. Orthostatic hypotension, a precipitous drop in blood pressure, may result from this abrupt movement. Dizziness, fainting, or even falls may result from it. More significantly, if your arteries are already constricted due to aging or other medical disorders, it may stop blood flow to the brain. This puts you at higher risk for mini strokes or full-blown strokes, particularly in the early hours of the morning. A safer habit is to stay in bed for a minute or two after waking. Take a few slow, deep breaths. Gently sit up and allow your body time to adjust before standing. Many seniors already have compromised circulation, and your brain needs that extra moment to receive enough oxygen. If you've ever felt lightheaded in the morning, that's your body warning you. Just 2 calm minutes can make a huge difference. Your brain isn't ready to sprint the moment you open your eyes. Respect your body's rhythm, and it will reward you with stability and protection. Another commonly overlooked mistake is skipping water first thing in the morning. Your brain is made up of about 75% water. After 7 or 8 hours of sleep without any fluid intake, your body, and especially your brain, becomes naturally dehydrated. This causes your blood to thicken, increases blood pressure, and makes it harder for your heart to pump blood efficiently to your brain. All of these combined raise your stroke risk, particularly if you're already dealing with high blood pressure or cardiovascular concerns. A full glass of room temperature water is the ideal way to start the day, yet many seniors make the mistake of going straight for coffee or tea. This easy action helps thin your blood naturally, enhances blood flow, and replenishes your body's fluids. Morning hydration is particularly more important if you're using drugs that cause fluid loss, such as diuretics. According to studies, dehydration is a major yet hidden risk factor for strokes, particularly in older persons. Your brain is thirsty even if you're not. Water is the most effective and convenient thing you can do for your brain every morning. Think of it as brain fuel. A third dangerous habit is eating a high-sodium breakfast. Many seniors believe they're eating healthily, but processed foods commonly eaten in the morning, like instant oatmeal packets, breakfast sausages, cheese-stuffed eggs, and store-bought breads can be loaded with hidden salt. Excess sodium increases blood pressure, stiffens arteries, and puts pressure on the delicate blood vessels in your brain. Over time, this can lead to ruptures or blockages, which are the core causes of strokes. The risk is even higher because your blood pressure naturally spikes in the morning. If you add high salt intake to that natural spike, you're creating a perfect storm. Instead, opt for low-sodium alternatives like fresh fruit, plain oatmeal, boiled eggs, or whole grain toast with avocado. Also, be diligent about reading labels. Even foods labeled heart healthy can contain more salt than you'd expect. Aim to keep your breakfast sodium under 300 to 400 milligrams total. Reducing salt is one of the simplest and most effective ways to support not just your heart, but your brain's circulation as well. Another common issue is drinking too much coffee on an empty stomach. Many seniors rely on coffee to help them wake up, but consuming large amounts of caffeine without food can be harmful. Coffee causes a surge in adrenaline, increases your heart rate, and constricts blood vessels, all of which raise blood pressure and can reduce blood flow to the brain. For those with existing high blood pressure, this can be especially risky and may trigger mini strokes or irregular heart rhythms. If you're drinking multiple cups back to back, the risk only multiplies. While it may make you feel more alert, your brain is actually under more stress. A better habit is to hydrate first with water, then eat a light breakfast before enjoying your coffee. Stick to one moderate cup and skip the sugar or flavored creamers, which contribute to inflammation and vascular problems. Coffee isn't the enemy, but it needs to be consumed wisely. The goal is to energize your body gently, not shock it. If you're relying on caffeine to combat fatigue, it may be time to evaluate your sleep and hydration habits instead. Ignoring weakness or dizziness in the morning is another warning sign. Too many elderly people dismiss lightheadedness as just getting older or attribute it to inadequate sleep. However, experiencing dizziness, weakness, or unsteadiness in the morning may be a precursor to more significant circulation problems in the brain. It's important to pay attention to signs such as a weak arm, strange speech, or a little altered face. These might indicate a mini stroke or transient ischemic attack, which frequently happens in the early hours of the morning and may be a sign of a larger stroke. These mini strokes might only last a few minutes, but they're your body's cry for help. Ignoring them is dangerous. Instead, write down the symptoms, call your doctor, and track any patterns. Using tools like the Senior Health Tracker app makes it easy to log symptoms and detect trends before they escalate. Time matters with stroke symptoms. What you feel in the morning could be the clue that helps you avoid long-term damage later. One often overlooked mistake is skipping medications or taking them incorrectly. Every day, millions of seniors forget their morning pills or take them at the wrong time, and this one slip-up can significantly raise stroke risk. Blood pressure meds, cholesterol drugs, and blood thinners are most effective when taken consistently and on schedule. Missing them, especially in the morning when blood pressure naturally rises, can leave your brain unprotected. Doubling doses after forgetting a pill can be equally dangerous, possibly leading to internal bleeding or dangerously low pressure. Some take pills with coffee instead of water, which can affect absorption and reduce effectiveness. That's why having a solid routine is so important. Use alarms, keep a pill organizer, and most of all, never adjust doses without guidance from your doctor. You don't need massive changes to reduce stroke risk. Just do the basics consistently and correctly. Think of your medication as a daily shield. You wouldn't leave the house without locking your door, so don't leave your brain unprotected. And finally, holding in urine after waking might seem minor, but it's more harmful than you think. When your bladder is full and you delay using the bathroom, your body releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones raise your blood pressure and tighten your blood vessels. Dangerous for seniors who may already have stiff or narrowed arteries. Studies show that morning blood pressure spikes are closely tied to stroke risk in older adults. A full bladder can also trigger irregular heartbeats, which may lead to clot formation and increase your chances of stroke. The fix is simple. Get up and go. Don't delay by checking your phone or turning over for another few minutes. Your body's asking for relief, and ignoring it builds pressure throughout your system. Morning bathroom habits might not seem like a big deal, but they shape your brain's health for the rest of the day. Stroke doesn't strike out of nowhere. It builds over time, through weeks, months, or even years of small, everyday habits, especially in the morning. Now that you know the top 7 habits that raise stroke risk overnight, you have the power to make a change. Whether it's drinking water, not skipping meds, or simply not ignoring symptoms, each small decision adds up. The good news? You can reverse damage starting tomorrow. Make slow, smart adjustments and track your progress using the Senior Health Tracker app. Thousands of seniors are already using it to monitor circulation, log early warning signs, and stay sharp each day. The most powerful step you can take is awareness. Now you know what to avoid and what to change. Don't wait for a stroke to force you to slow down. Get ahead of it, protect your brain, and enjoy many more years of energy, clarity, and independence. If this video helped you, share it with a friend and check the pinned comment for helpful links. And always remember, your mornings shape your future. Take them seriously.